Hello everyone, welcome to Advent of Spring Boot, day 16. And today we're gonna see how to deploy our application, or at least build a Docker with our application. So let's dive into the code. Let me switch my screen. Cool. So to package your application, we need to use then wrapper. Let's clean everything, and to use the command package, and the package command will trigger. Let me show you. Will trigger the Spring Boot Maven plugin that will build a jar for us, and we will copy this jar into a file and try to use our application from there. So let's build it and use our jar and build a Dockerfile and try to start our application from Docker. Cool. So we have a success. So let's create a Dockerfile file, and we need to do we need to add a source from our Dockerfile. We're gonna use an lpin. We use Java 23. We are gonna set a working dir app. We are gonna copy. Oh, I didn't show you that, so let's check it. So the Maven command with the Spring Boot plugin built a jar called advanceddocker-0.0.1-snapshot.jar. So we could execute our jar from our machine, but usually we put our jar in a Dockerfile that we use with Kubernetes. So let's copy our target, advent up jar, paste. We're gonna use our 8080, and we need to use the command java jar with our app jar. Let's try to build that. So docker build advent of code and v1. Cool. So let's try to let's say see that not docker images. I guess there will be more than one advent. Okay, we built a jar. It's over there, and the other one I will talk in other day. So let's execute it. So docker, we expose port 8080 and add advent of code v1. Let's try to run that. Okay, there is a problem because we need a DB, and a DB is not in our Docker. So let's use another Docker command called docker-compose to build Docker with our DB and our application. I'm gonna use docker YAML. Cool. And for this one, I will copy paste it in order to not forget anything, but I will explain in it. So we define a version, we define two services, the DB, we're going to use Postgre 15.1. We set our environment, its variable, environment variable from this Dockerfile, and we define the user and password that correspond to our application. Let me show you in resources. See, username, password. And we expose the port 5432. So that's the first service. And we define another service, our application, with container that depends on DB. So to start, it needs DB. And we define the URL, username, and password, the same as the one defined in DB. And because we define the DB services and we expose the port 5432, we are able to access the DB from this Docker. And we expose outside the 8080 port. So let's try to build that. So to do that, we need to use Docker-compose up. Let's see if it works. Cool. And as you can see, we see the configuration property defined from the previous day. And let's try to access. Well, let me use a curl command to do it later. Rep. Okay, so as you can see, we have the customers that we define in our DB. Let me show you. We don't have anything defined here, but we have data. And as you can see, we already have Alice, Bob, Charles, Lefebvre, Jan, and Edward. So that's cool. And to stop our application, we can use docker compose down, and it will stop everything. Cool. So let me show you my face. It's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoy it. And tomorrow, we will see another way to build our application using buildpack. It's a recommended way to build our Dockerfile with Spring Boot. Anyway, see you tomorrow and peace.